Of course.
Like yesterday.
Oh my gosh, how awesome was that?
My mom kind of hates it because my dad's my best friend. And I've always kind of sided with him. I'm definitely daddy's little girl. You know, he helps me with hunting and the conservation and love of the outdoors and wildlife. But even to the degree of personally pushing myself as I grow up and become an adult, you know, being honest, being kind to others, you know, especially throughout like high school, you know, you come home and you're like, oh, I'm so mad at something. You know, he's very, very good at taking the time to take the feeling out of the issue, help you think through things, help you realize that, you know, there are ways to work through life without being upset, without being angry at someone. It's also helped me in the hunting side, or just like the professional side of things, of being like, okay, I understand why these two conservation groups are angry with each other. And that really does all stem from my dad just constantly saying that throughout my life and helping me learn as I go. If I could give my dad some advice, it would honestly just keep being himself. He knows he's not perfect, he knows everyone's not perfect, but I think he tries to live up to such a high level. He wants to make people happy constantly. And I think sometimes he doesn't realize that he is pretty dang perfect. So I just living the way he does, loving the way he does, he just, you know, that's good enough. It's better than good enough. Rifle hunting. I haven't gone rifle hunting very often.
Yeah.
And you! I realized we haven't gone hunting together since our elk hunt my senior year of high school.
That's hard to believe.
I was really looking forward to this hunt with Samantha, a father-daughter pronghorn hunt in Montana. We'd been putting in for a few years and finally drew the tag.
You never haven't shot one before. You holding out for anything, or just a buck?
Just a buck.
Even though this was a hunt for us both, she would be the priority. But she had some conflicts with the evening hunts. The great thing about this area is that it's pretty close to our home, so we can easily drive back and forth. Both of us hunting in the morning, driving her back for the afternoon, and I would head back out for the afternoon hunts. We were having a great time out scouting, looking over a few pronghorn, learning the area a bit, and looking forward to opening day. This segment is brought to you by Siberian Coolers. Be the alpha, own the alpha.
Good morning. You like that idea of starting on that R-tune and finding that parking and going up there?
Yeah.
Is that it? You'll be navigating more than I will anyway. Yeah, we're probably gonna be right there.
Yeah.
Reach your folks. Alright, let's start loading up. There's a moose.
Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew we'd see a moose.
Little tiny yearling bull. He's just got a little spike. I mean, like you say, sometimes you see a horse or something and go, is that a moose? When you see a moose, it's obvious it's a moose, that big hump. Yep. Sign in. Okay. Let's go see what we can find.
Okay.
We've got a lot of stuff we can hunt. I mean, a couple of square miles. If we go back that way, we can hunt all this way. Well, I don't know if it's good or bad that nobody else is here.
I think it's good.
I'm not going to carry a gun. This is
Okay.
for you to start. We're going to try to get you one first, so.
Okay.
And if percent you drop one and another one comes out, I'll just use your gun.
What if there's two?
We're not going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to get you a pronghorn first.
Okay.
Deal?
Deal.
All right.
3, 2, 1, break.
Your license got your permission slip?
Yep.
Okay. Get your gun.
The others off to the right. They're looking at us though.
He's looking off to his left, so I'm right that way. Get a good look at him. He's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. He's got some wind to him.
What's that?
He's got some wind.
Yeah. Back up and let's back out of here, drop down and hit that to see what we can do.
Okay. Do we get our backpacks?
Yeah.
I feel like a turtle.
Just don't fall down. On your back. so when he stops, or you want him lit. Okay, whenever you're ready, right on the shoulder. Wait till he stops. There.
I missed.
You reckon another shell? Did you miss?
Yeah, pretty sure.
It's okay. What happened?
Shaky.
Is your heart racing?
Of course.
Oh, that was a great stalk. I just think they started getting a little bit hinky. And stopped and gave you a pretty good shot. Hold your hand out. It's also the post adrenaline rush. I was hoping I was going to watch him drop.
I know.
This segment is brought to you by the finest quality knives and complete game processing sets to do it yourself and save from Outdoor Edge. Night Eyes gear makes every adventure easier, safer, and more fun. Night Eyes is life's adventure kit. There's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heads keep popping up and I see other rumps. Honestly, he's not a big buck, but also honestly, with what we've seen in Samantha and my scouting yesterday and what we've seen today, there's just not a lot. The one that Samantha missed this morning, maybe a touch bigger than that, but I think with the lack of antelope in the area, I'm gonna give a stalk a whirl with him. On one hand, they're pretty stalkable. On the other hand, they could disappear on us pretty quick. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Really not very big. I was waiting for you to say that. It doesn't look very big at all. You know, I'm contradicting myself over what I said back at the truck. He's really not a very big buck. I've got more time than Samantha's got. And this hunt is really all about her. So I'm gonna pass on this one. Being 178 yards out and taking a look at him just doesn't excite me. I'm not a trophy hunter. But I'd rather save this and get in here tomorrow with Samantha. Yeah, so see that real yellow grass up there? Mm-hmm. That's where we saw him. Up by that cedar up on top on that point was where there were several mule deer bedded. So those pronghorn, as we drove up and around, I lost them and they came out over the top, and like I said, where those cattle are, up on the horizon, it goes down just this big grassy deal to the bottom and up, and so you'd never, unless you saw them in that little cut right there, you wouldn't have any clue that they were there. This segment is brought to you by Fox Pro and their new Buck Pro electronic deer call.
Stop it. Reload, reload. Reload. Oh. Well, it's just one of those things, more and more experience is going to get you there. It's all right. I know you're bummed.
It's another evening hunt, and once again, Samantha is unable to join me.
So we just spotted some pronghorn. The question I've got is if they're on the property or not. So I've got the OnX up here, and there's a pretty cool tool called line distance under map tools. It shows where you are on the blue dot. Make a mark where you want, put it on where I am, and it says from me to the property boundary is basically 3/4 of a mile. I ranged some trees out there that said 900 yards, which there's a fence line up there, and those are beyond that, so I know we've got at least a half mile to that fence line, and if there's a 1/4 mile to the next fence, we're good and we can make a stalk at them. But if you wait long enough, pronghorn appear. Sweet. Look at that. I like the direction they're coming and we're maybe going. Wind's in our face, it's good. Less than 200 yards. I gotta tell Samantha. Montana pronghorn. I'm really bummed Samantha's not by my side and this isn't hers, but we've still got time to hopefully get her one. Thrilled to death.
Yeah. He'll eat good.
Good. Now I don't have to cook dinner.
That's right. I'll cook. The ending of this hunt was bittersweet. I cherished my time with Samantha and I was thrilled with the buck, but I was disappointed it wasn't Samantha's and she wasn't with me when I shot it. I was a bit concerned that her confidence was shaken with the 2 misses, but I was excited to hear that she made a great shot on a mule deer just 2 weeks later in eastern Montana.